Wagwan. So, if you've never seen me and you're new to this channel, that means that you are so sick.
Omwami's Outbursts. Omwami's Outbursts. Omwami's Outbursts. Omwami's Outbursts. Talk that smack. Calling out the chaos. Breaking it back. Breaking it back. From the ring to the mic, we bring that truth.
Now,
Hard takes, deep cuts.
obviously, for all of you who watched last SmackDown's proceedings, you saw what happened, and obviously you are going to know what happened. But for those of you who didn't get to see it, well, Drew McIntyre did that thing with Fatu, and post Fatu, the match last SmackDown, the Elimination Chamber qualifiers. I thought they was going to host 42, unbeknownst to me, but that's on me. I never knew. 41. And now, an enraged Fatu was up to here. Not even here, was up to here. It was Drew McIntyre. Hence, he was out for blood. And unbeknownst to the referee, they got hit with the straight bullets. You know, security guards, the WWE security guards, they didn't know who Fatu was after being forced to match by Drew McIntyre. And then, what a fun way! I mean, I'm liking Drew as the champion because all of his antics are wonderful. He's been given the day off so that they don't square off with Cody and Fatu. And then this Scottish warrior decided to go and buy him a suit. The VIP suit up at the top of the stairs for him to view the night's proceedings. What a smart guy. What an intelligent man. Anyway, so the bad blood is still there. And I'm seeing the bad blood still up onto WrestleMania because Fatu is definitely not done with Drew McIntyre. And so is Cody Rhodes because he almost lost that match because of Drew McIntyre. So, the fire is still burning between the two. You wait to see what's going to go on, what's going to happen. Yeah. Now, Ilja and Tama. First of all, these are guys who are very intense with their fighting, you know. So, once I saw the match announced, I knew it was going to be an intense fight, you know, vigor and everything. But then I felt like, you know, maybe Ilja was going to win this, you know, just for my Deluluish reasons. I thought Ilja was going to win this. But then, oh shit. Unbeknownst to me, there's a guy by the name of Tama Tonga, backed up by the NFT. Oh shit. So obviously, the NFT interfered. Obviously, Tama Tonga won. And obviously, Ilja Dragunov was delulu enough to handle MFT all by himself. Then the Apollo, Cruz, and Matt Cardona came out to help Ilja Dragunov with their delulu asses. They got beat up, surprise, surprise. But then, the Wyatt Six And they issue a very, 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 very good, very special challenge, telling Sumi the next week is gonna be 1-on-1. Solo versus Uncle Y. See, it's gonna be bang. It's gonna be bang. It's gonna be a banger that I know. But I won't say it. Just say. Just say. Now, we head up to Kiana James, Charlotte Flair, and Nia Jax. So in my mind, I have come to read into the WWE WrestleMania trailer. So when I saw the trailer, because actually during the previous times you've seen my other episodes, I haven't been that very much keen on reading into the WrestleMania trailers. So this time I decided, what the hell? What the hell? I'm gonna read into it. What the hell? So I read into it. And I'm seeing Kiana James, I'm seeing Nia Jax, I'm seeing Charlotte Flair. See who's in the trailer for WrestleMania? Charlotte Flair. So I'm like, Charlotte Flair is going to win this. But then, so I'm watching the match, waiting for Charlotte Flair to win this. And I'm like, oh, no. Kiana James is pretty strong. Oh, Kiana James got the skills. Well, we all know she gonna lose. Oh, she gonna lose. She's strong as hell. She just lifted up Nia Jax. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. She just lifted up Nia Jax. And I'm like, but she gonna lose. And then I see her out of the picture. And then I see Charlotte Flair with the figure 4 going for the figure 8 on Nia Jax. And then I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Kiana James just slides through, pins Charlotte Flair, and wins the match. And I'm like, oh, they done got me. They done got me. Oh, she. They had me in the first half. They had me in the first half. I didn't see that coming. But that's on me. That's on me. I ain't one of the writers of WWE. That's on me. I take that upon myself to say that's on me. But hell, shit. That was an ups. That was a real ups. I didn't see it coming. They were like, the WWE was like, can you see me? I was like, oh damn. So Kiana James proceeds to the chamber. So where does that leave Charlotte Flair? We gonna know. We have to know. Now, for all you so sick feminists or masculinists, again for me it was a double-edged sword for this segment because you have Kit Wilson with energy in motion. And you're like, I'm about to be a feminist. But then hold on, wait a minute. Who's that then? It is the ruler, the destroyer, blocked by destiny over feminine. So I'm like, man, I love you people, man, but shit, I'm sorry, man. We love your gimmick. We love your poetry. Damn, it's not your lucky day. Nuh-uh. It is not, definitely not your lucky day. So I'm like, I'm sorry, kid. I love your poetry. I love your rhymes, too. But I gotta go with Ober. And of course, Ober got the dub. Mm-hmm. Oh. Of course, Ober had to get the dub because we're basically farming this guy at this point. Both at SmackDown and at Raw, so we had to get the dub. So I'm getting to like, Ober, his chemistry. And I'm thinking they could do a reality TV show, as best friends. I don't imagine, just imagine, Kit, Wilson, and Ober Fame on a deserted island, both of them trying to survive, the two of them. But then you have this toxic masculinity and everything, and Ober and all this, but you have to combine to survive to get a pretty good comedy movie, actually, a pretty good happy Madison, if you ask me. I don't know. Now, first of all, I would like to take this time away from TV time to pledge my allegiance to Lady Liberty herself and offer my condolences to her broken foot, because we need Lady Liberty at full strength. Hence, Alba Fire had to take the fire for Lady Liberty herself, Mrs. Madam President. So, salute. The match was great. We knew Tiffy was going to win. What we didn't expect was the we want Chelsea champs. And I'm thinking, if the fans want it, they about to get it. So, within this year, I'm seeing somewhere Chelsea Green winning the WWE Championship. I just don't know when. But I'm seeing this year, but most probably next year, because this is how Eliminate started, and he thought that he was going to get it this year. And he ain't get it. He ain't gotten it still. He's still waiting to get it. So, we're going to wait and see. In it. Now, on to the Cody and Sami segment. I was finally glad, that Sami is letting out his frustrations at Cody. And I was like, are we getting another Sami heel turn? And I was eagerly waiting for the Sami heel turn. But Sami went on and did that thing, and he apologized. So damn you, Sami, damn you. Everybody's waiting for Sami to turn heel so that he can win the big one, because obviously he can't win it as the face. And that's why he ain't Mr. Mr. Get the Job Done. He ain't it. It's Mr. Trick Willie. Oh, yeah. Which brings me to Mr. Trick Willie. Oh, yeah. Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers, Hollywood Trick. Hayes, Priest, and Hollywood Trick. So the match begins. I'm like, Hayes is the US champ. So he's in this match just to prove how good he is. But there's no way he's going to lose. Trick Williams. He just came up the roster just not more than 2 months ago. He's not going to win this. Damian Priest, now he's been there for a very long time. So he has to go into the chamber. Because his exercises demons with Black and everything. It seems Priest ain't good for the business. So I'm watching the match. I'm like, I see Priest. I see him going to fling Hayes. And I'm like, Oh, trick shot. Oh, another trick shot. And I'm like, Damian Priest is going to kick out of this. So I'm like, one, two, three. Oh, shit. Trip Willy Willy is through to the team. Oh, yeah. What? I thought Priest was going to win this. But that's on me. Again, I say that's on me. He ain't Mr. Hollywood. He ain't what's good for business right now. What's good for business is Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers Hollywood Trick. Oh yes, man. Oh yeah. So Hollywood Trick is through to the chamber. Now that was a surprise. Just like the one for Javon Adams. Now apart from that, we have Rhea and Giulia. And I'm like, so Rhea might win this because obviously she's the more dominant force. But then Giulia is also getting some ring time, so she also has to win this, because they're kind of trying to push her. So to me, it was kind of a Russian roulette. I didn't know who was going to win, and I still don't know because we got disqualified. Oh shit! But who? Of course, it had to be the irresistible forces of Nia and Lash Legend. Of course, it had to be. Of course, they had to rip us of a beautiful match. Irresistible nincompoops. Anyway, now we head on to the main event of Randy and Black. Now, Black, when they met up with Randy, at the beginning of the show, during that backstage segment, I was like, Black is some kind of a shaman right now, trying to tell people that you forgot yourself, just like a Wyatt, Uncle Wyatt wannabe. But you all know Randy is the one at the Elimination Chamber. He's the stronger opponent. So, of course, we knew Randy Orton was going to win this. Oh, shit. That ain't the case. And again, that's on me. I didn't see it coming, and neither did you, whoever saw that match. Because what the hell was Drew McIntyre doing in that match? I was waiting for, RKO, and then unbeknownst to me, we see Drew McIntyre. I'm like, hold on. And then Aleister Black wins it. I'm like, WWE's cooking. There's something. They're cooking. Yeah, there's something. Yeah. Of course, Cody Rhodes came and tried to help Randy, but I was too late. But they're cooking. Yeah, they're cooking. I think WWE is cooking. Yeah, Drew McIntyre was the right pick for the 2026. Yeah, because they're cooking good. They're cooking great. Yeah, I love it. Love it. I love it, man. Yeah, yeah. See, money. I'm out of here.